good day, and welcome back to the channel. So today's reading is for the Leo. So happy birthday, Leos. This is y'all season. All right, this is y'all turn up time. So I hope you guys are enjoying your birthdays, and for those of you that have not had your birthday yet, happy birthday, happy early birthday. And for those of you that have already had your birthday, happy belated birthday, solar return, all that good jazz. So before we get started, I want you guys to know that you can find the extended version of this reading on Patreon. All right, on Patreon. All of the links are in the description below. All right, so Leo, what do we have for Leo? Leo, so it looks like, you're struggling showing the world who you really are. All right, and so this is the she-wolf, and so it's wanting you to unleash that wow within you, unleash that thing that you have held, you've kind of kept it to yourself, like you kind of kept it suppressed. So Spirit is wanting you to just release that energy. All right, it's time for you to show the world who you are. All right, it's time for you to embrace that and just really step into the real you. All right, because right now it's like, you're really hiding who you are, and Spirit like, look, I need you to show everyone and show yourself the real you. All right, embrace the energy of peace. There's no need for you to continuously be upset and just find yourself in the slump. So it's like, embrace the energy of peace, because when you're all discombobulated and you're angry, you can't think straight. And Spirit like, look, I need you to be humble. I need you to be chill. I don't need you to be upset about nothing. All right, so you just got to embrace that. Okay, yes, shifting your perception, like things are just different. All right, things are just different right now, so it's time for you to shift your perception, shift the way that you're thinking about things. And these are messages. The reason why they're it's sounding so familiar to you, you may have heard it from a friend or something. Somebody been telling y'all like, hey, maybe it's not this, maybe it's that. It's because you need to be thinking like that. You need to be thinking in a different way. All right, so just changing the way you're viewing things, changing the way that you're seeing this situation. And here we go. Now you're back exchanging this energy. All right, and this energy that you're exchanging is not creating anything for you. All right, you're just killing yourself, like pleasing other people and doing these things to make sure that everybody else is good, and there's nothing that you're pouring into you again. So now this is looking like something like a cycle that's being repeated in a way. All right, so guess what? This energy exchange. All right, energy exchange. The divine is not wanting you to exchange energy if it's not creating an abundance for yourself. Okay, so there's not an even exchange of energy. So whoever you're giving all this energy to, listen, you need to give yourself more of that attention than you're giving everybody else. Because if you don't, you're going to continue to feel incomplete. You're going to continue to feel like you're giving so much of yourself. All right, do not repeat a cycle. Okay. Yeah, stay rooted and grounded. All right, stay rooted and grounded. It's time for you to really just figure out like what you need to do and stand firm in whatever it is. All right, ground yourself, ground your energy. All right, root yourself into something. Plant those seeds so you can root yourself into something. But it's time. And Spirit is like, look, I don't know how many times we gotta change this message up for you, but it's time, Leo. And there's some issues surrounding love. The heart guardian. You're very guarded when it comes to your energy. You're very guarded when it comes to your heart. And there are some things that have taken place that have caused you to be this way. And Spirit is like, it's okay to love, right? And the reason why it's okay to love, because Spirit is needing you to come back into that fullness of loving yourself. All right, and allow yourself to be loved. You begin to love yourself and allow yourself to be loved, and you'll start seeing the scenario shifting. All right, it'll change. Okay, but there is definitely some restriction around your heart. So love and allow yourself to be loved. That is what Spirit is saying. All right, Spirit, what else do you have for the Leo? Yeah, so Leo, just really time for you to really really become who you were supposed to become here. All right, so it's really time, you know, it's time out for all of that helping everybody else. It's time to help yourself. Okay. See, all this nurturance. Number 8. Okay, so all this nurturance, it's time. Yeah, it's really time for you to, Spirit is really wanting you to nurture yourself. Plant, you know, water those seeds that you've planted so you can see them grow. You know, tend to them, nurture them like a mother would nurture their child. Nurture this, nurture your desires, nurture your dreams, nurture your aspirations here. All right, because it's like you haven't been doing that. You spend so much time nurturing someone else's dream, nurturing someone else's aspiration, and Spirit's like, look, I need you to nurture your own stuff, because you ain't nurturing yourself. You're nurturing everyone else. So it's time for you to, you know, nurture yourself so that your flowers can bloom. Okay. Yes, power. See, Spirit just like, look, we need you to get into this power. 4, Lilith, coming into this new power. So Spirit like, you're gonna come into this new power, but you're having a hard time coming into it. All right, and they wanting you to come into this power. They don't understand why you're having such a hard time coming into this power, but this is what Spirit is saying. Step into that new power. Step into, it's really not even a new power. It's your power. It's your power. It's within you. And they're wanting you to embrace it and step into it. Okay? Childlike creative spark. So fire. They wanted you to move in this way where, you know, like we talked about before, children. And when you think about children, how excited they are when they're starting a project, how excited they are when they, you know, have a new idea. That's the type of energy they want surrounded around your passion here. And so if you've been wondering how you're going to make your dreams come true, how you're going to make your desires come true, how you're going to make your aspirations, you know, show up in the way they need to show up so that you can create something for yourself, you have to approach it like a child will approach a new idea, like a child would approach a new activity. All right? So that's what Spirit's saying for you to do. Childlike creative spark. Okay? Wise woman. So you're wise, okay? 5. You're very wise. And you're gonna birth something. There's new life coming from you. Some of you guys have had a change of scenery. Others of you just a fresh start. Others of you are birthing something new. All right, but there's newness coming from you, Leo. Very new energy coming from you. All right, and that's what Spirit is so appreciative of. All right, and so just continue to embrace that for those of you that are walking into that. Others of you, it's time for you to step into that newness. All right, fertile. You're birthing something, birthing of ideas. Okay, but Spirit is like, root and ground them. So you have these great ideas, but Spirit is wanting you to ground them. They're not landing. All of these great visions and dreams and aspirations that you have, but Spirit is needing them to land. Stay rooted and grounded in it. Devote yourself to it. Commit yourself to it. That's what's needing to happen here. Spirit, what else? What else does you want Leo to know? Eight again. Ooh, 8 again. So, be the hunter, not the hunted. So Spirit is wanting you to go out and seek. Go out and hunt down your dreams. Go out and hunt down your aspirations. They don't want you to be the one being preyed on. They don't want you being the ones that are, you know, being weak. They want you to be the strong one. They want you to be the hunter. going out, seeking its prey, or going out on this quest, trying to find its target, right? So it's time for you to start searching, really searching for what it is that you're supposed to be doing here. Not people trying to figure out what you're trying to do. All right? What do you feel? Number 9. You know what you feel, right? It's like so much is going on. You're trying to juggle so much. You know? You're trying to juggle so much. You're trying to balance it all. Work, home, family, the world. What's going on in the world right now? You're just trying to balance it all. Can't even really focus. It's like, oh man, like I'm just trying to make sense of all of this. But what do you feel? Spirit, like, what do you feel? What is it that you desire? What do you desire? What do you want? What is your heart telling you that you want, right? What does your heart want? Okay. What does your heart want? You got a lot on your mind. You got a lot on your plate. You're just trying to figure it all out. You're trying to see what works best at home, what works best at work, what works best, with your personal life, what's going on in the world. It's a lot. It's a lot on you. But what do you feel? Compassion. Ooh. That's why they want you to maintain that energy of peace. They want you to have compassion for situations and things and people. Not the cutoff game. You got to release that critical judgment, all right? Release that critical judgment of yourself and of others, okay? You should just lead with compassion, lead with love, and lead with light. And then you're going to see a lot of things come together, okay? So many things are going to come together once you stop being so critical of yourself and stop being so critical of others. What other people got going on ain't got nothing to do with you, Leo. And what you got going on ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. High Priestess. That divine power. Spirit is like, speak up. That throat chakra. Step into this power. Step into this power because you are a spiritual teacher. You have it in you. You are a leader. And for those of you that don't believe that, revisit that feeling, because you are a leader. You're supposed to lead people, not be led. Okay? You're supposed to lead people, not be led. Boundaries. You got to establish some clear boundaries here with people. People taking too much out of you. Here we go with this energy. Too many people taking too much out of you and not giving anything back. Okay? So it's time for you to establish these boundaries. And because you're not establishing these boundaries, you can't heal properly. You got to know when to say no. And when you say no, allow your no to mean no. But you have to know when to say no. You have to know when to tell people, hey, I don't feel like doing this today. Establish those boundaries. Because if you don't, guess what? People gonna continue to try to take advantage of you, Leo. And I know you don't want to be the one that be the mean, cruel one, but guess what? You don't want people taking advantage of you, because that's what's making you so tired. That's what making you so tired. That's why you're so exhausted and drained and feel like you just can't get nothing done for yourself, because you're giving so much to other people. Spirit, what is Leo healing? Ooh, patience. 23, Leo. Spirit's like, you gotta have patience. You have to heal that part of yourself. You have to have patience. Okay, and because, like, I don't know, whatever has surfaced. It's like you're losing your patience. But you have to go to the root of this. You have to get to the bottom of this. Why don't you have patience? Why are you so easily set off? Okay? Heal how patient you are. Entrapment 34, so you're not feeling like yourself. It's almost like somebody else has been in control of your life for a very long time. Entrapment. It's time for you to gain control. You're not in control here. That person is in control. That situation is in control. You have to gain control. What else, Spirit? Self-sabotage 2. Make sure y'all writing down your numbers. This one is 23, 34, and 2. Self-sabotage. Keep talking yourself out of your vision. You keep talking yourself out of your vision, Leo. You are sabotaging your own future here. Sabotaging your own life. Like things are going good, and then you have this vision on what you want to do, how you want to fulfill your soul purpose, how you want to go about your business, how you want to do this. You have this whole thing mapped out, and then boom, next thing you know, you telling yourself what you can and can't do, and you're talking yourself out of this greatness. You're talking yourself right out of this abundance. You're putting yourself right into a cycle. Yeah. So, that temper, that entrapment, that lack of control over your life. You gotta get that back. You gotta get control of that, Leo. You gotta get control of that. Sabotaging. That needs healing. That needs healing, Leo. Sabotaging. Self-sabotaging. Meaning that you're talking yourself out of it. Spirit, what else? Once you do this healing, just be patient and continue to plan. Number 7. Be patient and continue to plan. And things are going to start shifting. There's going to be a shift. Okay, Leo? There's going to be a shift. Ooh. Now, some of y'all done went through some heartache and loss here. Some of y'all done went through a tower moment. Or this tower moment is coming. 3. Heartache and loss. I'm seeing something maternal. Is it you and your child, or you and your mom? But definitely some heartache and loss here. If you haven't already experienced this, Leo, there's gonna be some form of heartache to be expected. A tower moment, but it's okay, because it's one of those tower moments that is going to, you'll still see hope out of it. Some of y'all just coming up out of a crazy tower, a tower filled with heartache, possibly even a breakup, but definitely some extreme heartache and extreme loss. Okay, it's already happened, or for some of you it's coming. Spirit, what else do you see surrounding this? it's gonna play on your spiritual strength here. Your light and shadow attribute. But don't give up. 18. Don't give up. You're going to be fine. Light is going to win. It's just going to be grim for a while. It's probably still grim. You know, there's probably some kind of, you know, mental conflict surrounding this situation here. But do not give up. Okay? Yeah. So pretty much just really come into yourself, Leo. It's time for you to really come into yourself. Establish these boundaries. Just begin to really pour into yourself here. Start speaking your truth. Yes, everything seems like you're just juggling everything, all right? But it's going to all come together here soon, because here we have this divine, this high priestess, this royal essence of an energy. But what has to happen in order for you to truly tap into that, you're going to have to just really nourish yourself and establish boundaries, not allowing these people to come in and just soak up all of your energy, because that's what's been going on. You need time to heal from all of this. You ain't healed from all of this stuff that you done went through. Leo, you ain't healed from that. Okay? So if y'all want the extended version of this reading, go ahead and follow me on Patreon. If you like the content on this page, go ahead and like, leave me a comment, and I'll holler at y'all. I'm not going to stay in y'all love too long. Alright, let's see. Oh, free yourself, okay? So it's time for you to take control of your life again. You gotta free yourself. What are you freeing yourself from, though? You have to free yourself. Something happened. Something took place in a relationship, and you need to free yourself of that energy. Free yourself of that energy. So if y'all not together no more, you need to free yourself of that energy. But something's telling me, Spirit is telling me that there's some unpleasantry in that relationship. So it's time to free up that energy.